As a 7-year-old concert violinist, our next guest saw firsthand the power music has to heal. And at that time, he founded Children Helping Children and performed with other accomplished musicians at New York City hospitals. Today, his organization has evolved to Concerts for a Cure and has raised $4.7 million to fight children's neurological diseases. Jourdan Urbach is here on the stage. Welcome.
Good
it's nice to have you here.
Thanks.
You're quite an accomplished young man, huh?
Please.
So you were only 7 when you founded the organization. Tell me what it does and how this all happened.
Well, Concerts for a Cure is kind of the fundraising arm for the international medical community. We have 7 chapters across 3 continents, all the way to Australia, that have raised $4.7 million to date to support children's neurological research, support hospitals, and organizations like the National MS Society, the Children's Hearing Institute, and at present, the largest music therapy program in the country at the University of Michigan's Mott Children's Hospital that serves 5,000 inpatients a year.
Wow, so you're changing the lives of so many people. That's terrific. Tell me how you knew this is something you wanted to do with your life.
You know, I was raised by my parents with the concept of tzedakah, which is the Jewish ideal that a mitzvah, a good deed, is not something that you should do, it's something that you must do. So when I became proficient at the violin, I knew I had to use it for something worthwhile. And I became interested in the brain early on. I was lucky enough to get an interview and some time with Dr. Fred Epstein, at the time the premier pediatric neurosurgeon in the world in New York City. And I was so compelled by the tour of the ICU that he took me on, which showed me for the first time kids my own age behind glass walls suffering. And I said, I have to do something. And he said, well, medical school is 20 years over the horizon. You know, I'm not going to wait. So I started Children Helping Children. We began, by playing in playrooms, going room to room, doing music therapy, and then slowly added fundraisers.
Wow, that's terrific. And in addition to that, as if that wasn't enough, you're also a Goodwill Ambassador and Artist in Residence for the United Nations Arts and Peace.
Yes.
What is that? Quite a title there.
Well, Arts for Peace is under the blanket of the UN, under WFUNIF and UNESCO, and basically what we do is try to promote, as official peace messengers of the UN, peaceful, non-violent conflict resolution vis-a-vis the arts, whether those be high arts, music, haute couture, whatever it is. And I'm responsible for a variety of programming, including concerts and salons in New York. And about every other month, we hold events that bring together diplomats from the UN and people from the arts communities in New York at LPR down on Bleecker Street. And we try to promote exchange so that they can collaborate, and so that we start to realize that the only tools we have in our arsenal are not, just embargoes and intercontinental ballistic missiles. We can use music and the arts to heal, relationships between people in addition to the people themselves.
All right, very impressive. What are you going to be playing for us today?
I'm going to play a piece called Arion, an excerpt from it that I've written, yeah.
Great, we'll take it away.
Wonderful, thank you.